Or have you been to Spain on vacation?
That's the only time I went.
Okay.
But when you show up on Thursday, you go to the practice, you go interview the coach, you watch practice a little bit, and then you show up for the game. Getting there this time, so JP and I both, we were doing stuff anywhere from 9, 10 in the morning until we had to get to the radio show that it broadcasts at 4 there.
Oh, it's an all-day sucker right there.
After doing 9 to 3:30, and then you get to the station, you got 4 hours of radio, which was, the body.
At the end of the day.
Yes.
4 hours of radio at the end of the day.
And they had a few functions that were at 12 o'clock, Zabe, that were at like the Irish Rover and, O'Reilly's, bars.
Right.
A beer gonna get down your throat or something like
somehow,
that.
Right. And then, what do you do? Say, no, I got a radio show later. I can't drink
hell
now.
No. You got to do what they do. So,
and once you have one, you really want number 2.
The first day I said on the radio, I said, I will be dozing off. Because we left at 1.
What are you, Abdul Carter?
Nah, listen. We left at 1. We got to Charlotte. We left Charlotte at 3-something. We landed in Madrid at 5:18 in the morning.
Hold on. You launched from Charlotte, North Carolina to Madrid?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't IAD have a direct shot?
Well, the shot was whoever paid for the ticket, that's what it was.
So it was a bank shot down to Charlotte.
So we went to Charlotte and then we
Charlotte
left.
Flies
Charlotte.
International?
Yeah.
That blows my mind.
No, Charlotte.
Okay.
American flight.
All right.
So we flew straight there from there. And when we land, so I'm telling you, where the bus picked us up, we think Dulles is big. Damn airport in Madrid is humongous.
Really?
And I walk and I'm pushing bags. Boy. And I'm like, damn, we're not there yet. And we ended up, after I asked that question, we walked another 4 times what I had already walked. And then
did they have any moving walkways?
They did.
Did they have any trams?
Again, everything that they have has a little angle on it. I see why everybody's in shape in this damn country too. Everything has an angle, so nothing is just flat.
Okay.
So when we get to the hotel, the rooms aren't ready.
Oh God.
So we got to the hotel like 8-something.
Oh my God.
And I didn't sleep on the plane. I don't know why. I normally fall asleep immediately. Couldn't sleep. So I get there and now we're in the lobby and we eat breakfast. I'm waiting and I can't fall asleep because I'm like, fall asleep. I got to be somewhere. 11 o'clock, room's ready. I got to be somewhere at 11:30. So I was able to just throw myself in the room, go.
Yeah.
And when all of a sudden around 2, I'm like, this is not going to be good. And I did the show, and like you can see a couple times I just did that, but I can't right back up. I wouldn't have do a caller where I slept through it.
Yeah, right.
But I did take a little
okay.
And right. I drank more sugar-free.
Did JP poke you to wake you up on the air? Do you have like a stick? Stick to just reach across and go poke, wake up?
Nah, he was tired too.
Yeah, okay.
We were both tired, but I could tell you, I knew I'm running on fumes on me. So I was trying.
So this is going to be now a thing with the NFL. Goodell is pushing to expand. They say, we're going to order at least 5 more games for next year. They pretty much want a whole slate of 17 games.
It's going.
Over there, and then they're going to get to 18 games for a schedule. We're going to have 2 buys in an 18-week schedule. Mm-hmm. That's going to really suck. Going to make fantasy football even more difficult, navigating 2 bye weeks for your guys. Mm-hmm. But there is just a march for more money. The fans apparently really liked it over there.
It's a march for more money, but I will say this. There are a lot of NFL fans in those countries. Like, everybody didn't fly there from Miami or from D.C. area.
And are those NFL fans expats, former Americans living there? Or are they born and raised?
These are people born
Spaniards.
And raised there. And because like when you get to the game, there were way more, like it was a lot of Commanders fans. The Dolphins fans were in there too, but you had people with damn near every jersey you could name in the NFL.
Well, that's the thing that you see in international games. It's like a smorgasbord of other teams' jerseys.
Then when you have a conversation with those people, you're not hearing my accent or yours. Yes. You're hearing people from all over the damn world. So it was good. And then, just exploring, like doing the content work with the Commanders. I get a chance to go to, we did the flamenco dance. We did like a little class in that. We went to the churro and porous shop with or heinous, they call it. Gines, but it's pronounced Heinous.
Oh my God!
And it's a chocolate factory.
Okay.
And the food was so damn good.
Yeah.
And then I had a chance to go to the Michelin-rated restaurant with my man Ahmed Issa.
Okay.
In the Four Seasons. I mean, everything but the food, everything tastes like it just came off a farm. I mean, fresh. Not like all of our stuff. We got everything.
I'm not a foodie, but I have heard the food in Spain goes toe-to-toe with that of Italy. Yeah. Italy has the prestige and the marketing of, Italian food, which is authentic and great. But people say Spain, every bit, pound for pound is good. Oh, yeah. Just a different style, different dishes.
Totally. The paella, you want that. The first restaurant I went to, they didn't have any. They ran out.
No!
And I was a little pissed.
I flew on 2 flights. My room wasn't ready. I haven't slept, and you're out of paella? You're out?
But
how can you be out? You're Spain.
We like to keep stuff good forever.
Well, we got preservatives.
We preserve
it up,
and you can taste it too.
Of course.
So we were at the abuela and the grandfather and the grandmother, right next door to each other.
Yeah,
but they're the same restaurant. So when they cook in the morning, they're cooking with the guy, and when they hit that point, they're
like, we're out.
You'll see they run over there, get some more bread from this shop to run back to the other shop.
So sometimes abuela runs out.
Yeah.
When she's making her paella. But she did not plan for as many
they didn't plan for
tourist mouths or NFL players to come by.
But I'm going to tell you now, you get ready for different places. I think Dubai is in the works. I think Abu Dhabi is in the work. I think
you think Jerusalem's in the works?
I don't know. I think Doha is. So,
did you hear Tua say, I'd like to play in Jerusalem?
He said that?
Yeah. They're like, where else would you like to play? And he's like, I don't know. I think Jerusalem would be pretty cool. And everyone just facepalmed like, you dummy.
And at this moment, you can't say that.
Well, not only that, but it's like, no, that's not going to happen, right?
Nah. But I'm telling you, it's going to be in one of those countries.
Yeah. Well, the NFL has a impeccable product. I liken it to Walter White's Crystal Sky Blue Meth, that when it's exposed to new audiences in Europe who have loved soccer their whole lives, when they get a taste for good old-fashioned smash-mouth American football, it hits like crack because it is a great game to watch. Even with all the nonsense PIs that are called, like the one that ended the Lions-Eagles game, which was a joke, the inconsistencies of replay, the fact you can't even look at the quarterback now, much less tackle him hard. Well, it's so frustrating.
I don't like the way the game is played today.
I know. The overall product is still amazing. It's still like crack cocaine. And so they're going to keep doing that and keep
did clinics over there with the kids, and they were into it, and they pick up quickly. Like, the thing about that country, man, everybody seems to be fit. All I saw was bike riders and walkers. And when you tell them to do something, they do exactly what you say, and they were ready to go. These young kids were ready to go.
Yeah.
And, it was a lot of fun. But
that's cool. So you did a clinic.
London. Basically, it was some Miami Dolphins players and also us.
And did you teach them how to field and return punts?
We didn't go that far. We just did the running and the throwing and the catching. We didn't do the punt returns.
How about these?
There were kids that could show you they can kick real quick.
Okay. How about these new screwball punts, like the one that the
knucklers?
Yeah.
They've been doing that forever.
Have they really?
Yeah. They've been kicking it like that forever. Because when I played, they have a lot of kickers that were good at it. Some of them weren't.
Because there was that one that the Dolphins guy misplayed, and I was like, good luck, buddy.
Yeah. When guys try to hit it and they're not good, you just get an end over end.
Right.
But the guys that are very good, you get a knuckler. And the ball will be coming down and it just float on you.
What happened to the days of the spiral missile, the tight spiral punt?
But see, those punts are made for distance.
Right.
And what they're doing when they're trying to kick one where you're backed up and you're about to fair catch, they're hitting you with the one that they want to mess you up.
Unless you're punting from inside your own 30, you don't really need the distance.
Yeah.
Because they're that good.
Yeah.
So they're hitting all these exotics.
They're hitting these weird punts. Like, what you look at, the league is specialized in everything. So the Patriots always had left-footed punters. Most people didn't.
Oh, right. That also screws you up.
Yeah, now you have a ton of people with left-footed punters, so it's easier for guys now.
Right.
But the left-footed punter kicking one of those balls, that's hell. That is pure hell right there.
Were you just gutted for Mikey Sandersill and the fumble, even though the defense bailed him out? I felt terrible for him.
I felt terrible for him,
because he's never done the job. They're like, you got to give it a try.
He's done it in
high school,
in college as well.
Oh, I thought he didn't do it.
And the thing of it, I don't care if you did it in the pros. If you're not practicing and you're not doing it in the game, you lose the mindset of what you do in certain situations. And that punt right there, I'm sitting up there and I'm like, he needs to back off of that one. Santana, as soon as I look at Santana, he said, man, you got to call Oski and get away from that ball
because he was rushing up to it.
He rushed up and ran past.
Right.
He ran past his guys and Dolphins guys.
Yeah.
So at that point, now that ball was a one that was tailing.
And that landed at midfield-ish?
Yeah, it fell away from him.
Right, it fell away from him. It was midfield, so it wasn't like a high leverage. You had to fair catch it to keep it from pinning you at the one.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you just let it drop.
Let it go. And that's the thing about punt return. People just look at the catching and the big runs.
Yeah.
It's the decision you make.
Stuff. Yeah.
If you do make the wrong decision, that can screw you too.
Yeah. And then there was the field. I got to talk about the field for a second, but we got to take a break. And I'm going to ask you about, okay, so what's left of the season? What are the main goals? I was quite impressed and happy to see the team play the way they did for Dan Quinn and his play calls, which apparently, according to Kime, was a lot less zone or a lot less man coverage. So it was a lot more zone, which helped keep the big plays in check. That was good. I would say if you're going to make the argument about have they lost the locker room, the answer is no.
No.
Because they responded. So that's good. You can build off of that. But